the Senate is passing, or the legislature is passing a lot of regulations, sending messages on to you in Congress about health care or cap and trade or other items. What's your response to that?
I welcome messages, resolutions from the state Senate and the state House with regard to federal issues, because it gives me a strong feel for what the position of the people of Idaho is. You know, these representatives and senators here represent a broad and diverse perspective here in Idaho, and when they can come together and send a message, it's very, very helpful. Also, very rarely does it end up being a message I don't agree with, and that also gives me the backing to be able to move forward and more effectively advocate.
Do other senators from other states hear that message, you think, or
the message from Idaho? Well, we often discuss it in debate or in private meetings and so forth. I don't believe they actually get sent a copy of the resolution. They probably get resolutions from their own states.
Okay, and then today you're addressing a luncheon or a lunch meeting about dealing with teenagers doing sexting. I was wondering what the legislative response to that should be.
Well, first of all, as you've seen us do in Washington for the last 3 or 4 years, I believe that creating awareness of the issue is critical. And by designating February as Teen Dating Awareness Week, we have been able to bring a lot of national attention to the issue. And what that does is it helps the young teens who are in an abusive relationship realize, first of all, that they don't have to put up with it and that it's not normal and that it's not right. And secondly, it helps make sure that they know that there's somewhere to turn for help when they need help. Then legislatively, we also need to provide the support so that the teens in these abusive relationships have a safety net to which they can turn for help when they realize and are ready to step out and do so.
And then could you give your just a status update on both cap and trade, which you mentioned, and then also federal health care reform?
Yeah, well, first on cap and trade, on the cap and trade legislation that has been moving through the Congress this session, I believe that it will not have the momentum to make it through to a final vote and to the President's desk. That does not mean that the issue will not continue to be negotiated and debated, and that we won't be able to find some progress on energy policy, which I believe is critical for us to do. And there is plenty of room for a good, broad-based, diversified energy policy in this country that we can find common ground on. I don't believe it will be the cap and trade legislation that is currently moving. Secondly, with regard to health care, very similarly, the health care legislation that was almost passed by the Congress in December and then in January, I believe is stalled and would not be able to make it through this Congress. Where we go on it from now really depends largely on the President. He has indicated that he wants to talk and try to build a bipartisan solution, and there are plenty of areas where we can find that common ground. But it just depends on whether the President is willing to do that. He has made some indications that he wants to meet with and talk with the Republicans, and if those meetings end up being true negotiation sessions, I think we have a potential for developing a new, positive health care reform bill that the public can broadly support.
And Wilson, I got to take you away. Sorry. We can catch up in the front.